Good morning, John Augustine back again in the Divine Mercy. Sister Maria Faustina. She has a first name, and why they don't use it is a mystery to yours truly. According to Father Sapoko, who played such a great role, he played a role. I wouldn't describe it as great because he did things a bit peculiar in my book. In painting the first picture, the image, in order to comply with Faustina's Sister Maria Faustina's vision, should meet the following requirements. Jesus dressed in white should be depicted standing. Secondly, there should be visible scars on his hands and feet. His right hand should be raised in a gesture of blessing, whereas his left hand should touch his breast, opening the robe slightly at the heart. Invisible in the picture, from which two rays, one red, the other pale, should emanate, should come. Using simple words we just cut out of Jesuits. Should come. Jesus' gaze ought to be like his gaze from the cross, and under the picture there should be an inscription: Jesus, I trust in you. Lovely little prayer. Two visions which took place at 3 o'clock on Good Friday in 1935 and 1936, when Sister Maria Faustina saw Jesus crucified, are of particular importance. In the first vision, Jesus said, I desire that the image be publicly honoured. And then Sister Maria Faustina saw the rays of mercy coming out of Jesus' heart. The second vision was very similar. It seems that Jesus' words from the first vision do not have to be treated as an instrument to worship the image of the crucified Christ, with two rays coming out from his heart. People don't do what you say there, Mr. Jesuits. When they look at the crucified Lord and all the rest of it, they honour it, but they don't do what you're describing in a fit. Would be an object of worship and would probably carry the same promise as the one painted under the personal supervision of Sister, they say Faustina, but they can't seem to use her first name, which is Maria. That's the sort of people they are. Now, we'll continue that tomorrow, please God, and we just do a little one here that I like to include a picture of a lad at confession, and the priest which hears your confession in the confession box, and Jesus standing behind, because the priest acts in the name of Jesus. Jesus is when he gives absolution and you repent and gives you a penance. To keep talking about penance as a sacrament, you get a penance. They've gone astray, a lot of them, with the way to describe things. It's the sacrament of confession. And the words then, the diary is the diary of Saint Maria Faustina Kowalska. Was her name before she became a nun, but as well. But it's a proper way to describe it, and it's about the diary. 1603. Today the Lord said to me, daughter, when you go to confession, to this fountain of my mercy, the blood and water which came forth from my heart always flows down upon your soul and ennobles it. Every time you go to confession, immerse yourself entirely in my mercy with great trust, so that it may pour the bounty of my grace upon your soul. Now, isn't that a grand way to describe? And it's a saint, describing her Saint Maria Faustina. This is when she became a saint, and it was Pope John Paul II that that brought that forward and made it more widely known. And it's the first Sunday after Easter. They call it Low Sunday, the Jesuits all the time, but I know it as the Feast of the Divine Mercy, which Jesus ordered and which the church complied with. So there we are. We leave it at that and enjoy the rest of your day. Hope the sun comes out again, but it's supposed to be kind of warm. I think it is warm. I certainly don't feel cold, and yet I did feel cold there during the summer. It never seemed to be 11 or 12 degrees. Now it's getting warmer. It's very strange, isn't it? Bye now.